another way to create a writing prompt is to create one from scratch. And to do that, we got to the Builder Tools, again by selecting My Builders Tools tab in the upper right-hand corner of your display. Once in the Builder Tools section, go ahead and select Writing Prompt Builder. Last time we looked at creating a writing prompt, or actually selecting a writing prompt from Discovery Education. This time we're going to go ahead and select Create New. At the end of the writing prompt selection from Discovery Education, when it was already created, this would have been the next step. So we're going to end up in the same spot where we actually assign this and attach media or additional media to the writing prompt. So we're going to go ahead and give it a title. So I'm actually going to do mine on Black History. Make sure I spell it right. Then you're going to go ahead and select the type of writing that you want the kids to perform. So I'm going to go ahead and select descriptive. And then it's asking for the save location. I'm going to go ahead and keep it as My Content Global. Again, that's very similar to our network spaces being the personal network space. Then down below, we're going to go ahead and select a subject area. It is required. See a little asterisk next to it. And then you can go ahead and select your grade level. Once all that information has been recorded, go ahead and select Save and Continue. The next section to come up is actually choosing the media. So I'm going to go ahead and type in Black History. And the type of media that I want, I'm actually going to look for a video segment. And you can select from different media that is our district has subscribed to. I would say select all services. I'm going to go ahead and search. And it's going to bring up a ton of videos. Notice that there are 10 pages and even more of videos. When you find a video that you want, for example, this one, Dignity for Blacks, go ahead and select the checkbox that says Add to my writing prompt. You can keep on looking for additional videos. But at the very bottom, if you're done with the videos and you've selected all the ones that you wanted, then you're going to select the Add button. If you wanted to add additional media, you could scroll back up to the top, go ahead and put in a keyword. In this case, I'm going to look for an image regarding Jackie Robinson. You can see there's a couple different images to choose from, and the same technique applies to this. You're going to find the box. You're going to place a check in it next to Add to my writing prompt. And since we're at the very bottom, I'm going to go ahead and select the Add button. If you wanted to change the border size around your image, video, or other type of media you have selected, you can go ahead and change that. You can also change the color of the border. When you're done selecting the various types of media that you want, again, you have clip art to choose from, encyclopedia articles, exploration, full video, image, interactive videos, reading passages, video segments, and virtual labs to choose from. Select Continue, and it'll take you on to the next section of your writing prompt creation, and that is the actual writing prompt itself. So if we scroll down, you can see the writing prompt caption. There's a couple different things that I'd like you to notice. One is this little HTML edit source button. If you wanted to provide some additional media from the internet that has an embed code, you can actually copy that. So for example, I've actually went and searched YouTube. And notice to the right of the YouTube video, it gives me an embed code. So if you go ahead and make sure that that is selected, go ahead and Control C to copy that embed code. I'm going to come back up. I'm going to go back to Discovery Education. And I'm going to hold off on pasting that in there because I want to go ahead and enter in my question first, or my writing prompt. And I'm going to have the students analyze the 3 pieces of media that I have provided them. And compare and contrast the author's intent. And not that they had the same author for each one of them, but we're going to go ahead and put that. I went ahead and I moved my text down because where my cursor is where I want that YouTube video to be. So I'm going to go ahead and select that Edit HTML Source button. And it's going to come up, so I'm going to hit Enter to give me some blanks. And move my cursor, might help if you can see it, up to the top. I'm going to hold the Control key down and hit the letter V to paste in that code. And then down on the bottom, I'm going to select the Update button. And you can see there is the video. Once you're done writing your prompt and adding any type of formatting that you want, including date, the time, and again, being able to embed it source, HTML source code. You can also insert hyperlinks if you want the students to go out and look at a particular link. When all that is done, go ahead and select Save and Continue. The next page is actually going to give you a preview of what that page is going to look like to the students. So you can see here's the image, here's the video segment. If I were to select that, the video would start playing. And the same down here for my embedded YouTube video. I could go ahead and hit the play button and it'll start playing. And if I scroll a little bit further down, there is the writing prompt. So if I like what I see, I can hit continue. If I don't like what I see, I could always go back to step 3, which is customize the text. Or go all the way back to selecting the media. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and select continue. It's going to go ahead and bring me to my different classes. I can select a start date and an end date. I could assign it to one class period or assign it to all of my class periods. If I wanted to, for example, if I left click on Roosevelt Data ETA staff class, notice that all the students in that class become visible. So if I just wanted to give that to 3 or 4 of the students, you could go ahead and select individually and then select the assign. And then that would assign it to just them. So when those students log in to the Discovery Education with their username and password, their assignment would be there for them. I hope this has been helpful.